I want to welcome to the stage Chief Executive Officer, Netball New South Wales, Carolyn Campbell. Carolyn, it's at this point that I walk off with your notes too, and then there's nothing on the lectern. Is there...
You did not do that to me. You did not do that to me. Hi everyone. Thank you so much for being here tonight. This will be my final Giants gig as I finish up as CEO next week. So I thought we might share and celebrate. I can't believe that we're 4 years old, and it just seems like yesterday that we put this wonderful club together. And I'm going to spill a few fun facts. When the new competition, now known as the Suncorp Super Netball season, was going to be played, it was announced that there would be a second team in the Sydney market. Now, for those that know me, they are fighting words because I'm a little bit competitive. And when all these different entities started to show interest, it got very tense. So the journey began to build a framework of a club that could compete in this competition and build it very quickly, in fact, in 5 months. But did you know, number one, to make sure there was a due process and consideration would be given to a new team if we won the licence, and what we would call it and what would it look like and what colour would it be, we established a working name being Lidcombe Leopards. I've been cleaning my office out and found some of the documents with Lidcombe Leopards on it. Hoping that everyone knew that was only a working name and that was not likely to be the name, we kept that conversation going. And to make it even more realistic, I said that they would be wearing an off-the-shoulder, fake fur leopard print dress. Hoping that the more ridiculous it sounded, the more unlikely it was to be. And clearly, we got to a better place than that. Number two, when we got the tick from the board and the league to build the club, the first person I had to engage was Julie. I paced around trying to make this call to gain all my courage to call her. I really needed her to say yes. Held my breath, made the call. Julie was in New Zealand at the time, and it went something like this. Hi Jules, it's Carolyn. I'm getting the band back together. Are you in? And even with the trans-Tasman distance, it was an immediate yes. Jules, you should be so proud of the club that you've built here today. Thank you. And my third fun fact is that the club may have in fact remained the Lidcombe Leopards because it was the middle of January when we were trying to build this. And normally a slower, quiet time in the life of a sports administrator. I reached out to our neighbours, the Giants, to see if I could speak to them. I did manage to track someone down, and I won't, one of the executive, who shall remain nameless. And I marched in over there and I started with my spiel on this opportunity and possible partnership and what it could look like and everything else. And he looked at me and said, well, that's different to what we thought you were coming to talk about. We thought you wanted to talk about parking. As they say, the rest is history. It wasn't you, Dave, so I won't point that. The rest is history, and what a great partnership it has been, and to see what we have now built to Giants Netball. And there's no fake fur to be seen anywhere, so fantastic. I would like to thank so many people for the efforts over this very strange and challenging season. Your professionalism and ability to continue to adjust as we endured the longest pre-season and the changes that we were on, we were off. We were going to play at Ken Rosewall Arena. We had 3 days to go. Then we were moving to Queensland in 36 hours. Not sure how long you're going for. We're coming back to play at Ken Rosewall Arena. Maybe we'll be back soon. But I was fortunate to have 3 weeks in Queensland with this team, and I actually got to see some live netball, and probably something that a lot of people didn't get to see. And I'm so proud of every time that you took the court and how well you adjusted to that. I know the results of the season may not have been what we wanted or expected, but I know this team will build on those experiences for the 2021 season, and I wish you all the very, very best for that. I thank the players and team and support staff, players in the team and support staff for your resilience and your flexibility. I'd also like to thank the team behind the team, so I'm very proud and grateful for those that also work at Netball New South Wales and support that team. I would especially like to acknowledge the work of Tim Underwood as Executive General Manager of Giants, and the other executive members here tonight for all their efforts and support over this period. I'd like to thank Laura and Sarah for domiciling themselves in Queensland for a period of 12 weeks. And to the others, to Beck, to Kate and others from New South Wales, Netball New South Wales here, we certainly couldn't got away the season that we did without the support wherever you may have been. It wasn't the season we planned for, but we made the best of what we could, and for that I'm very thankful, so thank you. Now, despite saying last year, and now I say it for 2021, you really do need to look forward to playing in the new home of netball at Ken Rosewell Arena, and I know it stands there waiting for you to take the court. I do know this will be one of the biggest step changes for the club in so many ways, and I can't wait to come and cheer you on next year. To our valued partners joining us tonight, wherever you may be, please know that you are amazing supporters of our great team, and I personally thank you very much and value the many friends and connections that I've made over the years with you. And I'll finish on this. This club in such a short time has already delivered so much on and off the court. I will cherish my experiences, many friends and memories during this stewardship. And I take great pride in knowing that Giants Netball rocks. Thank you very much.